Hi, I decided to make this video to share my journey and more importantly, how you can also be a part of Google Summer of Code. This is not going to be a motivational video. This is exactly how it happened, the mistakes, the delays, and what actually worked for me. I tried to make my first open source PR. It was Workeploy, and honestly, I failed. I realized that I completely lacked basic front-end and back-end development knowledge. I couldn't understand the code base well enough to contribute, so I stopped. At that point, I made a conscious decision. Okay, let's postpone GSoC for a year and actually build real dev skills first. After my first year, I managed to get an internship and that experience taught me a lot. I finally started understanding how real-world systems work and how they can be built, how to collaborate with teams, and how production code looks. This phase was extremely important, even though at that time it felt like I was drifting away from GSoC. By October 2024, my confidence levels hit really low, and that's when I decided, okay, no more postponing GSoC. I already knew how GSoC works because I had spent months researching, watching videos, watching random videos, reading blogs, and asking people on LinkedIn about it. But then I realized something uncomfortable. For months, that's all I had been doing. Research, planning, and asking, but no execution, no real code commits. The turning point became when I just went home one day and picked an org. I picked an organization where one previous contributor, someone I had met at a tech event, had been a part of. Then I did one simple thing. I checked which project was the most active, I looked at the issues, I looked at PR reviews and activity, and then I literally just closed my eyes and picked it. The organization was OWASP and the project was BLT. To my luck, the mentor replied really quickly. That small reply gave me a huge confidence boost. I just started contributing heavily. My first merged PR was a Flutter PR, then another, and the story goes on. Soon, I created my first big feature for the project. So by the end of February 2025, I had already become the #1 contributor to the BLD project. Internally, I even got pre-selected, but I didn't slow down because pre-selection was something that was not official by Google Summer of Code. So I kept contributing even more. At that point, I started picking issues strategically. I chose issues that were difficult, had high impact, and would put me directly in front of the maintainer. I wanted to build real working relationship. The hardest issue I picked was deploying Bitcoin runes, a new protocol for fungible Bitcoin tokens. It was difficult, completely new territory for me, and it was uncomfortable AF. The issue introduced me to Bitcoin, and after that my contributions went way beyond just GitHub PRs. Even though my GitHub showed 50 PRs, but my off-repository contributions were going through the roof. And here's the most important part. All of this work happened before GSoC applications were even opened. So when the proposals phase came, GSoC felt chill. My work spoke for itself. I got selected with a 12-page proposal not because it was fancy, but because it was backed by real contributions. Step 1. Org hunting. Very important. If your aim is to get selected in GSoC or any organization, start with past organizations. Select organizations that have been active for multiple years, have active issue discussions, regularly review PRs. And a very good resource for GSoC is this website, gsocorganizations.dev. This website allows you to see how many times this organization came and if the tech stack matches your tech stack, and if the organization has appeared year after year, then it's going to appear in the current year as well. So you can just close your eyes and pick one of those organizations. Step 2 would be joining the communication channels. Once you shortlist organizations, you must join their communication channels. Slack, Discord, IRC like Libre.chat, Matrix, whatever they use. You need to make yourself visible, engage in discussions, ask questions, attend meetings. You have to create a relationship with your maintainers. That's like the second most important things after contributions. And they both go hand in hand. The more you contribute, the more you interact with the maintainer, the better the relationship. And you can find the communication channels right here. You can just go to this link, communication channel, and it's going to take you directly to the Slack invite or any other invite that the organization is using. Coming to step number 3, start small, then scale. Contributing will feel overwhelming at first because you are a new contributor. You are not experienced enough with production level projects. The key is to find a project, pick some good first issues, Set up the project locally and ask for help when you're stuck. Remember these points because these points are crucial to start the contribution journey. Use the community, use the internet. That's how open source works. Consistency beats intelligence. You don't have to be super smart. You don't have to know everything from the start. What matters is consistency, communication, and showing up regularly. Once you get the hang of it, it actually becomes kind of easy and like a game. You just have to contribute, discuss issues with your maintainers, and stay consistent. So, if you're starting today, start small, be consistent, talk to people. If I could crack Google Summer of Code, you absolutely can too. All the best for your GSoC journey. Thank you.